Hi, I'm Adam Winch with Defenders USA.
I'm Russell Anthon.
So we're here, wanted to tell you a little bit about some of the upcoming training we have going on. Defenders is offering a whole bunch of stuff. You can find it at our website, which is www.defenders-usa.com, defenders-usa.com. But if you go to the courses tab that's on here, you can see the stuff that's coming up, or you can look at it on the calendar, either or. But got a whole bunch of stuff up there that's going on. One I want to tell you about, we have a concealed carry course coming up January 17th. It's a Friday evening, starts at 6 p.m. And I'm going to tell you, it's just a fantastic course. If you really want to know the law well, in depth, and a lot of other things, please come to that one. But it's Friday evening, Grand Junction, Colorado, starting at 6 p.m. Russell helps with a lot of different courses. What are your thoughts on the concealed carry course?
I think the concealed carry course is a lot more in depth than other ones offered. Even when we see the other ones offered 2 and 3 hour courses, this one's 4, 5, sometimes 5.5 hours long. And the depth that we go into the laws and the way you can use a gun here or there is far more extensive than what we typically find.
Yeah, so hopefully it's something you'll be able to come to. At the same time, for those who decide to continue on after the concealed carry course on that weekend, then we go into all day Saturday and all day Sunday and something that's called the Defender Series. If you sign up for the Defender Series online, it actually also includes the concealed carry portion or the legal portion of things. But then on Saturday and Sunday, it's a very, very in-depth, and I'd say even in many cases, an advanced defensive fighting handgun course. We run this. We have 1 or 2 other people that get to help with this, and they do just such a fantastic job. But it's now going far outside, just beyond the laws and some firearm safety and some handling, into truly defending life, right? Because if you get yourself attacked by somebody, it's going to be a very, very dynamic situation. And the whole Defender Series is built on what we call reality-based training, meaning what do most defensive gun uses look like in America? So this is built around what's most likely to happen to you, and we really drill into there to not only do you build skill at it, but you develop expertise so you can do it well even under stress.
And that's the main point about it is stress-based realistic training, not static. That's no situation in life is static, and especially if you're in the fight for your life, it's not going to be static. There needs to be some level of dynamic application of all of these skills, and this is what this course is all about.
Yeah, and to survive, 1, the fight of your life, but to 2, not hurt yourself or somebody else that doesn't deserve, right, you using force on them, but then to also survive the massive emotional, mental, legal aftermath that's going to come. I mean, there's so many things involved when you pull a gun in defense of life that you've got to also be able to survive afterwards. So it helps build towards that, but also builds incredible mechanical skills. I mean, you have a real good shooter here. I mean, and we want to build you up to the point where you can shoot like Russell.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, next we're gonna move into January 25th. We're gonna have a what we call Avoid the Criminal course. It's a situational awareness course. Develops in a sense a weaponized mindset and helps you just develop proper safe habits to be able to just in everyday life to 1, become not the victim in the first place. Right? I mean, what's the best attack or fight you can get yourself into?
The one you avoid in the first place all the time.
Exactly, the one you avoid in the first place. So this whole idea of the avoid the criminal is to 1, avoid anything that could happen to you and just build safe habits on a daily basis that allows you to not live a paranoid lifestyle, right? Because we don't want to live in fear, but to just develop good habits that helps you throughout daily life to never become the victim in the first place. This is something I'd honestly recommend. Send your kids to. Send your husbands and wives and moms and dads and friends to. It's an inexpensive course. It's a fantastic course, and we're hoping you're able to come. On top of that, on the 26th, which is a Sunday, we have a fighting rifles applications course. We both teach these courses, and I mean that's just a fighting rifle course. Oftentimes, people are coming with all sorts of variants. We oftentimes see the AR-15 is there, but we've seen a lot of other guns too.
AKs, Tavors.
Steyrs we've seen. And we had one dude showed up with a cowboy action lever action rifle. So and we've seen all sorts of different guns out there. So please come to that one. That one's going to be out of Cameo Colorado, which is near us here in Grand Junction. And we have a range that's running from 100 yards all the way to, I don't know, 300, 400.
200, I think.
200 yards.
Down below.
And then we've also got targets that are staged up at further distance. I think we can get out to about 300 to 400 yards if we need to. Yeah. So we've got all sorts of stuff that's coming up there. Another one we want to really tell you about is February 1st. It's a Saturday, and it's an all-day course. And this is a precision handgun course, but it's also could we say, a large venue security training, really a church security training event. The Texas shooting has taught us a lot about different things. Now, there's been a lot of active shooters incidences across the U.S. that have taught us all a lot. But some of the things that happened at the church in Texas recently, that tragic thing, has helped emphasize the lessons that we've been teaching in our church security team, church training events, that we want to really take the time to focus on for those who are interested in either precision handgun stuff or maybe in the security of the Lord's house. So we're hoping you'll be able to come to that. It's an all-day event, and it's going to focus on a lot of distance type shooting, but there's also precision shooting, and then also things that apply to large crowd management when in a high-stress situation.
Yeah, and the good thing about the church shooting, if there can be a good thing, I guess the silver lining is that it was live streamed, and that's why we're able to learn so much about it. I mean, it's bad what happened, but we have real proof of what happened, and from that we can take all kinds of stuff and learn from it.
Yeah, I mean, we can extrapolate lessons from all sorts of things there. And thankfully, in the church security training that we do here at Defenders USA, we're pretty happy with the fact that our training has always been very relevant to exactly what happened there, and some other aspects we didn't see in this situation, thankfully. But we want to reemphasize some stuff with the folks that come to it. There's already sounds like they're a pretty good group that's coming to that. But then spend time really building deep skills at precision stuff with a handgun. So that's going to fill up quickly. So it's inexpensive. Please do come to that if you get the chance. We have more stuff on our calendar, but we just want to introduce you to some of the stuff that's coming up in the month of January and beginning of February with Defenders USA. So thanks for your time, and hopefully we'll see you at the range.
Adios.